Custodian's Cottage. After 10 years since the project ended, it's now currently the Abbey Mill Coffee Shop, which is very nice coffees, and we've been keeping warm in there this morning. And we've just been out the back looking around where we used to have a village that we built as youngsters. I was about 13 when I started coming here, and I was here until the end of 2006, and I went off to university.
It must have been here because it was behind that tree.
Oh yes, it was. So this was, yeah, it was round. Ah, look, that looks like...
That'll be the charcoal burners.
That's the charcoal burners, because there's the daffodils that used to grow next to it all the time. And the charcoal burners was just there. Not that you can tell. Yeah, you can just... Oh, you can just about see the mounds here, look, actually. You can see there's a rough outline of where the thatched hut was. We had another thatched hut before the second thatched hut, didn't we? And the charcoal burners, and they got demolished by...
Yeah, I think we changed it to turf because some kids have been living inside, and we were worried about them starting a fire and setting all the dry grass on.
Yeah.
And not being able to get out, so we changed it to a turf one.
I remember the original thatched hut here as well got destroyed by vandals, didn't it, or knocked down or something. Then we rebuilt it, and that was the one that got burnt down, which was sad. And then it was the long hut about here. I think it was actually here, because this is the rose. I planted a rose at the end of the long hut, and it died when I first planted it because it was a cutting from another one, and then it has carried on growing after that when we left.
I was a volunteer on this, so I didn't actually run it or get paid in any shape or form, except paid for the good times and friendships I made. Young people doing young things with heritage, chasing each other with swords and shields and stuff. That was a big part of it, but that faded away, and the kids got real interested in craft stuff, doing things. Simple things, like planting herbs. We had a herb garden here where these tables and chairs were, and round the back we built a medieval village. Sadly, all things come to an end, and when the project finished, somewhere around 2006, we still kept in touch. We were still interested in heritage type stuff, history.
And then in 2012 we had the idea of setting up a living history group, because we had a lot of craft things still left over from when we did this project, and we wanted to utilise them a bit more. So we set up Iron Shepherd's Living History, and we've been going ever since for about 3 years now, and we've been just delving into all the crafts and things like that that we enjoy. Basically the cottage was where it started really, where a lot of us met here and stayed in touch, and that's what was the genesis of Iron Shepherds later on. Of course, we've got more members now that have joined after we set up, so we're a good mixture of different people, but this is pretty much where we came from, and it's really nice to be back and having a look round, even if it is chucking it down.